Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and you see the title, yeah, we're gonna talk about this like weird Gen Z lingo, and it's been plaguing me and bothering me, so I'm gonna speak about it. I have some things to say. So if you're interested in that, pop, female rap, conspiracy theories, trending topics, my unpopular opinions, whatever I really feel like getting into for real, then go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay, before I start too, you're gonna see videos of female rappers, specifically like some of the new generational female rappers, and the reason why is because I mainly talk about pop and female rap in this channel. And these are the only videos that I have on my hard drive. So that's who you're going to see while I'm talking about this issue. But it actually kind of ties back into rap, believe it or not, this whole conversation. So the videos of these female rappers might not be that irrelevant. So to kind of get into it and to preface anybody who doesn't know what I'm even talking about based on the title, this is like a Gen Z type of lingo and language that I was seeing floating around a lot last year. Sometimes this year I do see it too, but mostly last year I think is when it really kicked off for a lot of people. And it's like this weird language that seems like mostly young Gen Z boys and men are saying and going on about. And it could be girls too, but I see it mostly from boys, and I hear a lot of women and girls complaining about it. So, this type of lingo is used to describe women and their genitalia. It is so weird and just, it's so weird. So, basically, they're alluding to the female genitalia when they're like, I know it's bubblegum pink. I bet it's grippy. I bet it's cotton candy pink. All of this weird lingo basically describing the girl. And basically, they're using this type of context when they see like a pretty girl on social media, whether she's like a gamer girl or whether she's an influencer or even a singer, a female rapper. Any attractive woman insert here that they want to objectify in such a weird off kilter way, they will comment this type of lingo like underneath their posts on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, wherever that the girl happens to be. And they'll like flood the comment sections of these posts with the weird, stalkerish descriptions of what they think their genitalia looks like or what they think that it feels like. And it's really creepy and problematic. I hate the way this generation of kids and young adults are growing up because, like, who got this started and who then thought that this was okay? It's creepy, it's stalkerish, and it's non consenting because nobody asks for you to objectify me in my comment section by flooding me with all this types of weird rhetoric. So, not only is it weird and stalkerish to then unprompted start talking about my genitalia in a comment section, it's also inaccurate. Not everyone has that color down there. And by talking about a woman saying that it's bubblegum pink, I know it's cotton candy pink, I know it's gotta be so bright, is so weird and it's inaccurate. If these men and young boys actually knew anything about being with a woman, they would know that there is so many different colors, shapes, sizes. And the PUSSY is not a one size fits all types of situation. Sometimes it depends on the woman's skin color, what it could actually look like down there color wise. Not everyone has a pink one. And if they do, that's totally fine. But it's become like the beauty standard, quote unquote, of the inside of a woman's PUSSY has to be pink. And that is like the beauty standard. That is something that is looked for as like, oh, this looks the best. This is the best. And so we're going to then objectify you by imagining what the inside of your cavity looks like. Like, what? That is so freaking weird and gross and disgusting. And it makes me uncomfortable when I see these types of posts. So I feel like there is a lot of issues with this in terms of how did we get here? Why are men and young boys doing this? Well, I feel as though there's a few reasons. Um PORN is one big reason as to why some men and young boys are using this lingo and have this type of rhetoric stuck in their heads, is because a lot of us are desensitized to PORN. And if you know anything about that, they kind of only show one type of woman, a perfect body type, sculpted, everything looks amazing, everything looks one way, and when you click onto the homepage, you only see one type of girl. And for the most part, the insides of these women are only ever pink. Okay. And so, because they're so used to watching this desensitized version of what a woman looks like, they only think with that type of mentality, not knowing or caring that that actually isn't what all women look like. So I've been seeing more and more and more on social media the pushback that a lot of the newer generation has on PORN, because a lot of people are starting to realize how actually toxic it is, how unrealistic of a standard it is, and how it's really desensitizing and harming most people's brains, because they basically, watch this type of content, then get with women in real life and see how actually different they are in comparison to what they're seeing on PORN, which is a manufactured version of, an ideal, perfect woman. You know what I mean? So then they get with women in real life and like, oh, women have hair. Oh, women, they don't all have the same color down there. Oh, there's stretch marks on this woman. Oh, she's not completely perfectly sculpted in every single way and super tiny, skinny. Like, oh, she's a real human being who is not manufactured for entertainment purposes. I could go on and on and on about PORN, but this is part of the reason why this lingo even exists. Also, to tie in female rap and rap in general, rap music is a big reason why this lingo exists too, because if you notice in rap music, if you pay attention to kind of what's said when, addressing women, it is about the PUSSY is pink. Like, they highlight it all the time. They say it all the time in a praising type of fashion when it comes to whatever woman that they're having sex with at the time. And so, men and young boys are listening to this and they're like, oh, okay, so clearly that's the standard, whether they believe it's the standard or not. They pick it up as that standard and they repeat it. And so what's happening is it's causing the it's grippy and I bet it's bubblegum pink rhetoric, which is really weird. And they don't even realize how weird and stalkerish they sound. I'm going to get into some posts that I did find on the internet that kind of is talking about this and how harmful that it is. And I'm pretty sure some of these discourses are a little bit old or a little bit dated. I think they're from last year, but either way, they're still relevant for this video and the topic itself. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so this is from Reddit, and I'm pretty sure this post is deleted, but it is relevant for what I'm talking about. It says it's not bubblegum pink, trigger warning. For those of you who don't know, there is a major RAPEY trend skyrocketing online. These men often say things along the lines of, I bet it's bubblegum pink and I bet it's grippy. Something snapped in me. Who's gonna stop me? Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about that. And wait until April 24th. See, I don't know anything about the April 24th thing. That's crazy. If you don't know what that means, the bubblegum pink refers to the color of little girls. Yeah, so that's another thing. Not only is it objectifying women, but people have referred that a lot of people are doing that on purpose because of little girls and children, what they look like too. So it's a whole big umbrella of terribleness. These men expect women to have the traits of a little girl. Grown women normally are also not super tight or grippy. Not to mention, people who have left these comments on videos about minors and even babies. Most of you may not understand what April 24th comments mean, but that is a National RAPE Day, which I've never heard of that. And these men are purposely twisting it around in a creepy way. Women are starting to fear for April 24th because of the growing number of creepy comments people are making online. People are DMing minors about this ish too. These comments read, oh, ish, I don't know about the bubblegum pink thing or grippy. I heard of it, but I thought it was another stupid thing like the social media obsession with furries or femboys and anime girls, and I didn't care enough to know about it, but damn, that's effing worse than what I thought it was. Some people these days need to be hospitalized for insanity. What the F is wrong with people? We just need to restart and maybe go to a whole new world. Yeah, so not only is it stalkerish, creepy, desensitized, demoralizing, objectifying, all of these different things, it's also been linked to PEDOS. And some of the boys who might be using this type of terminology might not even know that there are PEDOS who are using that in reference to little girls. Like, this is so problematic. Like, any of these young people who are just going about using this and they don't consider themselves that might not want to use the rhetoric because it's being used in more ways than just to talk about a girl they find attractive. Some people are using it with kids and sending this type of like rhetoric and stuff like that to children on the internet. And I didn't even know about National RAPE Day. Didn't know anything about that. Like, what is going on? So, okay, I'm gonna also read some TikTok comments that I found. People talking about this type of rhetoric and making fun of it, but also shedding light on how problematic it is.
Wow, cringe.
Some TikTok comments read, I know it's bubblegum pink. I know it's microscopically small. Yeah, it's another way of saying, oh, it's pink, it's small, it's little, which is so weird. I know it's bubblegum pink. I know where your house is. Yeah, I know it's bubblegum pink. I know that jumpsuit is orange, period. I know it's bubblegum pink. I know it looks like a bush. I know it's bubblegum pink. I know why your last girlfriend dumped you. I know it's bubblegum pink. I know how to call 911. I know it's bubblegum pink. I know it's measured in nanometers. Yeah, that's what they're insinuating. I know it's bubblegum pink. I know where you sleep. Yes. Like, do these men and boys not realize how creepy they sound when they're talking about it like that? I know it's bubblegum pink. I know where you live. I know it's bubblegum pink. I'm outside of your house. I know it's bubblegum pink. I know it's grippy. I know it hasn't seen daylight in years. I know it's bubblegum pink. I know it's microscopic. And those are just a few comments of people making fun of this type of lingo because it really is creepy and it's not cute or funny or anything like that. So I just wanted to highlight it and how dangerous that I feel that it is. And if you know anybody who's saying it, who's talking like that, if you yourself are saying it and talking like that, please stop. Please stop. With this type of rhetoric and this type of stuff going on, men and young boys in this generation are never going to have an accurate viewpoint of women. And I feel like, quite frankly, the people and the young boys and men who are going around saying these things haven't ever been with a woman before, period. They're freaking incels inside of their rooms, wishing that they knew what a woman looked like, felt like, smelt like, because clearly if you're adopting this type of mentality, you've never been with a woman in real life to actually know what's really going on with women's bodies. But anyway, that is it for this ramble slash disturbing ass video. If you're interested in my thoughts, opinions, trending topics, conspiracy theories, whatever I really feel like getting into, please stay subscribe. I love you a lot, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.